All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all feeling today? More arrests. Man, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Man, what's good? Oh, hold on one second. I got to do something, man. I got to do something. Give me 1 second while y'all people come in the door. What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope y'all are doing well. Yeah. Hit the like as you come on in the Dizor, please. Man, I'm laughing my ass off because I told you this shit was coming. I got to do something. Oh, let me put a goal in here because, got a goal. Man, these things be, hey. YouTube be putting these ads in these mugs. Hold on 1 second, man. I got to hit a goal, man. We got to get a goal. We're going for 10 10s, 15 10s on Thursday. Super Chat Thursday. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not right. Oops, not 30 minutes, man. Shit. Hold on 1 second. All righty, there you go. All righty. Let me say what's up to everybody in the chat, man. We're not going to talk a whole lot of boxing today, man. Well, we're going to talk a lot of, but I want to talk about other things today. Mr. Bono, what's going on, man? How you feeling today? Ray Patterson in the building. What's happening with you, man? Gilbert Jimenez in the building. What's up? Kentrell LeGroux, Denali Smith in the building. What's happening? Zacharias B in the building. Ricky Williams, Troy Hutch, Jarrell Davis in the building. What's going on, man? That was fast. I got to do that quick. We got 52 people in the building. Please hit the like as y'all come on in. Please come on in. So how many people about to go down? Well, Kentrell, let me tell you the interesting thing about this. One of the interesting things is that the NBA had already investigated it and cleared them. Let me repeat that, man. The NBA had already investigated Rozier and cleared him. Now you have the FBI coming in and arresting him. I remember back in the early 2000s, so Malik Beasley next. Crazy, man. I'm telling you, man, these are the high profile ones. These are the high profile ones. Malik Beasley. Who's Malik Beasley? Hey, man, I got to say something about your boy, though. Flawless Mentality Elevation hosted by Dr. Mark. What's going on with you, sir? Hey, man, I got to make an admission about this basketball. Man, I had a blast watching basketball last night. Adam Silver might go down too. Look, man, it's all a gambling scheme. All of the reason sports is so attached to gambling that people are doing things to the sport to affect gambling. The NBA has been rigged. The NBA rigs their lotteries. Let me repeat this. Malik Beasley played for the Pistons. Man, y'all make all that money and still got a scam. He was on live TV talking about gambling props. Man, look, man. Where there is gambling, there's illegal gambling. Because you don't want to pay taxes, man. When you gambling in Las Vegas, you got to pay taxes on your winnings. Especially if you're making big money. These guys are gambling, that's tax evasion. You know what I mean? When you're doing all that, that's just tax evasion. But setting up that shit, they do that shit in boxing all the time. All the time, man. All the time. They do it all the time. Matter of fact, steroids is connected to gambling. Steroids is connected to gambling. Everybody want to make a quick buck. All y'all out here trying to make quick bucks. Man, they about to investigate the Kansas City Chiefs too. Bro, they about to put a hit on these boys. They're going to be, hey, Turkey Al-Sheikh about to get the NFL. They're going to be able to buy the NFL for a dime. I'm telling you, man, these boys ain't playing with these, man, I don't even think I can say little caps. Good morning, David Howard. How are you, sir? Hey, what is a prop? What's a props? I'm not even gonna ask these. You know what? This is what AI is good for. What is a Oh, wow. A gambling prop is a wager on an event within a game that does not directly relate to the final game's outcome. Instead of betting on who wins or the final score, you can bet on specific measurable occurrences. Prop bets are available for a wider variety of sports and can add an extra layer of excitement for bettors. I don't gamble, as you can see. Player props, team props. So who will score first? The number of three-pointers that will be made. Oh, yeah, they do that shit in tennis, and you can fix that shit easy. Oh, no, man, I ain't sure. He said, I bet every day. I ain't lying to you. Hey, man. Hey, no, I know. I had to look it up. I didn't know what it was. So basically, you're telling props in a game. How much is going to be earned, the over and under for a quarter? I bet you cats are having illegal gambling on the output in boxing rounds. Hey, man, could you imagine if there are people in boxing that were betting on CompuBox? Betting on CompuBox punch outputs? Betting on the outcome, betting on the specific score of boxing events? Like, oh, it's going to be a draw? Like, who the fuck bets a draw? Troy, that's why I still don't believe Shakur Steveson said he bet that draw. Like, bro, you said, and I can't, oh, fuck that bug-eyed muff. Dog, I'm trying to be positive. Look, bro, showbiz, stop stealing from me, dog. Stop stealing from me, man. Jesus, man. Anyway, I said it'd be a sad day if Saudi buys up all sports. They're already competing with PGA golf and LIV golf. Turkey trying to kill boxing and basketball and football. I'll be a sad man. I don't care. They can have it. Take it. Take it. I don't care. Dog, they already ruined basketball, bro. When they took hand checking out, they brought in all the Lithuanian players, bro. Dog, my understanding is now, look what they do. Ed O'Bannon was believing that college players should get paid. Now guess what? You're not going to get a basketball scholarship unless you're an NBA level player. And if you're under the age of 24 years old, because all of these coaches are going out and grabbing 25-year-old men from Lithuania to come play college basketball and pay them to do it. So this advance that they had to get the students paid, all it did is it turned into another fucking scam. Because anything you hand a scammer is going to turn into a scam. Yeah, took hand check out. Bought more euros in the league. Big facts, Fanon. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fucks with Wemby, though. Wemby could ball out. Wemby gonna be the first NBA player to get $1 billion contract, bro. Let me tell you something, man. If he signs $1 billion contract, everybody in the world's gonna starve. Why in the world would he get $1 billion contract for fucking basketball, bro? That shit is ridiculous. There's no way he's gonna actually earn that back. So let me tell you something. If Saudi Arabia puts these owners in the NBA out of business, so be it. If Turkey Al-Sheikh puts these American promoters out of business, so be it. If you guys want to live in a world of blazing capitalism and you got a country over there that got nothing but capital, then you're gonna fall victim to them. So that's good. That's what you get. You know what I mean? I'm not standing in the way of people's ass whoopings. That's what you get. Hell yeah, Drazen Petrovic was nice as shit. Yeah, he was. Absolutely. They got a lot of really great Eastern European athletes. They got a lot of great European athletes. The monetary aspect of sports is the interesting thing. Troy says, what surprised me about Wemby is he got some decent handles on him. He can face up to the basket and got decent moves. He'll be a good, and you can't touch him. That's something else true, Troy. He couldn't dribble like that if somebody could touch him. They won't allow him to be touched. So you got one-on-one with a guy that's 7'4". Yeah, of course. They tried to put it that way. I'm telling you, you're going to see some kid out of Chicago, 7'4", shooting threes from half court in a couple years, man. You know what I mean? You change the rules, that changes how people play. The talent is always going to win. The talent is always going to win. Bro, talent is like water. You know what I mean? It don't matter what form you require the water to be in. As long as I got water, I can put it in that form. So it doesn't make a difference. You could put a 3-point line in. You could take a 3-point out. Same dudes that were going to ball are going to ball with a 3-point line and without a 3-point line. Come on, man. That's it. Only thing is they're going to have to learn how to play different, and they're learning how to play from a very small age. So they are going to adjust to whatever rules you make. Tyran Strokes from Louisville, Kentucky will change the name. Let me see. Whoa, that shit was fast as shit. It came up quick. 18-year-old, 6'7", from Notre Dame. High school in Sherman Oaks. All right, that's what's up. I'll keep a check on him, man. He got a big-ass fro. That's what's up. All right, cool. I'll take you as 6'7" senior from high school. That's what's up. I'll check him out. Man, American basketball player is always going to be the best, though. NBA used to stand for no itches allowed. It's so soft now, they phenon, and I miss the old days. NBA and NBC. Look, man, I'm gonna be watching them more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna watch them more. I enjoyed watching basketball last night. I enjoyed watching football this weekend, man. Really, man. I love boxing, and I was like exclusively boxing. But man, look, dude, I'm gonna have to have more fun in my life to stay positive. I'm not gonna go talk basketball with basketball people, but I'm just gonna watch basketball so I can be happy, bro. Because I swear to God, man, you guys are so fucking depressing. These dudes are so depressing with this boxing shit. Like, you can't have an opinion without getting attacked by somebody. So look, man, that's why I'm not debating anybody. If you want to say, if I put a link in the chat, you want to share your opinion, man, please share your opinion with me. Even if you think I'm going to disagree with you, share the opinion. The only thing I'm asking you to do is please don't come up here and insult me. Call me a bunch of fucking names, play a bunch of stupid fucking games, debating games, trying to be cute. You know what I mean? But seriously, man, because there's a lot. You say, yeah, man, I love sports, boxing, basketball, football, all that. Yeah. I mean, man, I was enjoying football, bro, and my Bears are doing good. My Bears are, 4-1 this season? So far, I even know what their record is. That's a big advance for me as far as paying attention, because football hurts so bad because the Bears always lose, man. You know what I mean? Bears always lead. Let me tell you what the problem is with boxing. The problem with boxing is that you always have to find a new team. Always. Like, you're always looking in boxing as a boxing fan. You're always looking for a new player. You say player, I say like a new team. Because in boxing, every person is a team. But also you have the PBC that's a team. You have Top Rank that's a team. And you got Turkey Al-Sheikh, I guess, that doesn't want anybody to have a team. He wants to own the whole place. Obnoxious as fuck, bro. Anthony Harris said the Bulls going to be decent this year to nothing too crazy, but a good team. Look, man, I'll take it, bro. I'm good. I'll take it, man, because I saw Lonzo Ball playing for Cleveland last night, and I was like, man, Lonzo Ball used to be with the Bulls. He got all those injuries, man. But hey, man, those balls panned out, huh? They was acting like those boys was gonna be hype jobs, man. And LeVar Ball was all full of shit and this and that and the other thing, man. Even though he probably did fuck his son's ankles up with them ball shoes, but anyway, he was making his money, man, and he got a great idea, man. Congratulations to the Balls to be balling out. You know what I mean? Yeah, Lonzo was playing nice with the Bulls before the injury. Yeah, he's playing nice last night. He was balling out last night. He missed several open threes, but you could tell he fixed his form. And shit, he looked like he's still fast, handles the ball right. Got a nice handle. Yeah, that younger one was always the best one. A LaMelo Ball, is Lonzo Ball or no LaMelo? Yeah, LaMelo Ball always been nasty. No, I didn't see the Warriors. Nah. What happened with the Warriors? Let me check out the Warriors real fast. Nah, man. They play tonight, right? Oh, they're 0-1. Oh, to beat LA? Oh, Jimmy Butler scores 31 in opening for. Oh no, I didn't see him. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot more into it this year, for sure. Gary Myers said, "I love your podcast. Do you think there's a chance Bud will fight Boots or Mayweather? Not Mayweather. Boots, I think there's a chance, but it's not very big. There's a chance, but it's not very big. In order for Boots to fight Terrence Crawford, something's going to have to happen to Terrence Crawford to make that take place. You know, something's going to have to happen. Like somebody's going to have to put a lot of pressure on him to do that. Otherwise, I don't see it happening. No. Terrence, unless Terrence Crawford is somebody that doesn't know how to quit, which probably he will be because he just got into the money. So it only really means he'll only fight him if there's ridiculous amounts of money for him. And the idea that Eddie Hearn doesn't have that type of money. Deem said, I really wish was healthy. Lonzo, I really wish was healthy. He'd be averaging at least 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. But them damn cheap-ass shoes fucked my boy up. LaMelo had injury problems, but LaMelo has injury problems too, but he's so nasty for now. Oh, my God, that boy nasty, bro. Will Wilder come back? Yes, Wilder's going to come back. Look, Wilder's going to come back. I'm going to tell you why Wilder's going to come back. Because there's nothing left of the heavyweight division. All Deontay Wilder has to do is keep fighting regular dudes, make some money, and knock out 2-3. All he's got to do is knock out 2-3 random level players, and you better believe he's going to get another check, man. Plus, he's got good connections in Saudi Arabia. He's got very good contacts in Saudi Arabia. So don't be surprised if Turki Al-Sheikh don't give him another payday. Somebody's going to give him another payday. By the way, shout out to Tay Jones, man. Shout out to Tay Jones. Tay Jones probably ain't a big fan of mine anymore, but I fucks with Tay Jones. I think he's a quality guy, man. I love the work he does behind the scenes in boxing. That's a behind-the-scenes dude right there. Tay Jones, man. I like him. I respect him. Jeep Red Boy in the building. What up, man? With the $10 holler. Thank you, brother. Where the views don't matter in this dead time of boxing. Jeep Red Boy back with the $10 holler, brother. Thank you so much for getting me close to the goal. Thank you, brother. That's close to the goal. Did I do a goal? Oh, I did do a goal. Cool. I did. I see it. Hey, man, can we get the likes up? There's only 25 likes that I see, and I know there's a lot in here. So can you do me a favor? Just kind of hit the like button. Oh, there's 65 likes. We got 168 people in here. Can you hit the like? If you don't, I ain't gonna beat you up if you don't. He said, yeah, Tay cool. He be salty. I be on senior ass though. But I get that. I get it. Georgia said, yeah, Georgia, stand up. Yeah, man. No, Tate, look, bro. When I say Tate Jones is good people, I'm talking about these good people. I don't care about the boxing aspect of it. I'm just telling you, Dean, Tate Jones is good people. That dude hits me as good, solid ass people. You know what I mean? I don't care if I agree with him. I don't care if I disagree with him. I don't care if he likes me. I don't care if he doesn't like me. There are people that I know that do not like me, that I do not like, but I know they're solid people. It's just that me and they, we don't mix. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to acknowledge somebody when they're a stand-up dude. You know what I mean? And he's a stand-up dude, bro. I love how he rep Brian Norman Jr. G Bread Boy with the third, bro. Thank you, man. He said manners and respect, Fanon, and chat. Thank you so much, G Bread Boy. I'm trying to get better. Why does Gervonta Davis keep getting arrested? Because police officers keep having questions to ask him. That's not a very difficult question. Who you got on Saturday? Who you got Saturday? I'm sorry, but I have to get rid of this comment. I'm really trying not to throw people out. Because once you come to my channel, you pay your good hard-earned money. You really do. That's why I'm not trying to throw people out. I'm really trying to just delete your comment. I'm not even going to time you out. I'm just going to delete the comment. Okay? I'm going to the lowest level of moderation I can go to. Because I appreciate you taking your time talking to me. I would appreciate if you don't try to make people mad, though. The rage baiting thing, we're going to phase out rage baiting. Okay? If you just say something where it's very obvious that you're just trying to incite me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete your comment. On the second one, I'm probably going to have to block you, but I really don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I really don't want to do it. Or the second one, I'm going to time you out, and your timeouts are just going to get longer and longer and longer. Okay? Save you the time of having to make a new account to come back tomorrow. And also, thank you very much for watching the ads that are on my videos. But I am going to take my channel up a level. And you're not going to prevent me from taking my channel up a level. I am no longer going to dip down. I'm not. Unless you really drag me there, and at which time I'm a, you know. Thank you, brother. What he said is, hey, it's lock up a rich black man season. Hell yeah, especially if they're gambling, bro. Yeah, Gilbert got caught up in that as well not long ago. Here's the thing. Stop being slick. With the surveillance that there is in the world right now, everything that you have is being surveilled. Everything. The only reason that you're not getting arrested, probably the first time you do it, is because they don't want to let everybody know that everything that you do is surveilled. If they grab you for everything they know you do, then you know you're surveilled. The whole purpose of this federal surveillance is for nobody to really know it, even though we all know it's there. So what I would tell you to do is please stop getting slick, because they are just going to choose. You know why that? Because that allows them to pick and choose who they get. All right? There's nothing that you're doing that you're getting over on. Man, I don't want to hear nothing about who do I got on Saturday. I want to know where the hell you been. Why you mad at Toya? Hold on one second. Hold on, man. Hold on. I got Joseph Parker beaten. You talking about Wardley? I had to look to see who was fighting. You talking about Fabio Wardley and Joseph Parker? I got Joseph Parker over Fabio Wardley. I have Joseph Parker in that fight. Don't be surprised though if Fabio Wardley wins, because Fabio Fabio is a very good fighter. He's a very good fighter. However, Fabio is going from the domestic level to the world-class level, and Joseph Parker is a bad boy. Joseph Parker can throw them hands, man. X-Core said, how's it going, fam? I'm good, man. That's who I got on Saturday. I might call. I don't want to pay the pay-per-view. That's a pay-per-view. I'm not buying that fight. I'm not buying that fight. And anyway, my boy got snatched up out of feds. He was like a man. They knew, he was like, man, they knew everything I did. Places I went, he said they tried to tap my cell, but I used the flip. Unlimited income by the feds is different. He said, I've been in these YouTube streets for now. Man, yo, bring your ass back over here, Toya. You out here running these YouTube streets, running everywhere but over here now. Nah, Toya, you missed though. To treachery. That's what's up, man. Enjoy yourself over there on the Boxing Voice. Will Shields and Papoose get arrested for the comedian incident? I don't even know what happened, and I'm done with you. I'll be over on the. All righty. Hey, that's what's up. Good to see you. Good to see you, Toya. The real baby J in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now, look, I'm really telling y'all boxers, some of y'all are getting caught up in this shit. You're not going to make the news when it happens to regular ass people fucking around in boxing. I always stop by for Nine. You my guy. Hey, I appreciate you, Toya. I appreciate you, Toya. Thank you so much. He said they build a case up on my partner was selling to an undercover woman for 2 years. Build it up on him. I was working with a Fed probably for 3 years. Man, I knew these dudes was feds. They got feds all up in that spot. Papoose went upside a comedian's head for calling Clarissa Serena Williams reportedly. Man, then Papoose will get, hell no. For slapping somebody up, probably not, unless he already got arrested. Bruce Gas in the building. What up, Bruce Gas? How you feeling, Bruce Gas? Nah, man, I didn't nuke the Duke. I didn't even know who Papoose was, man. I didn't even know who Papoose was, let alone knowing that he went upside a comedian's head for calling Clarissa Serena Williams. Man, let me tell you something. Why in the fuck would Papoose get mad for calling Clarissa Shields somebody better looking than Clarissa Shields? Now, I know my girl, Serena Williams. Has got some, she has some psychological damage for years on that court. Like, seriously, she has some psychological damage for all those years on that court. But at the same time, man, Clarissa Shields don't look nowhere near as good as no goddamn Serena Williams. When Serena Williams was her age, man, you better get on. You've been lucky to date Serena Williams, man. Serena Williams is what you call, woo, thick as government cheese, man. Thick as government cheese, bro. So I ain't really trying to hear that, man. You know what I mean? They watched me for a year before they bagged me. They even rented a warehouse so we could conduct our dog fighting ring. That shit is like entrapment, bro. Yeah, the Cornelius, the dog fighting ring, yeah, they get you. They'll get your ass. You know how you don't get caught? Don't commit a crime. Look, bro, when they was on my ass, because they never got me. I didn't get got. I got off. The reason I got off is because I never went back to the well. I never went back to the well. But you better believe when I was in that well, I took everything out that damn well. I didn't have to go back. There was no need to rob the second bank. God dog, when you rob a bank and get away with it, get away with it. If they let you get away with it, get away with it. Dog, I was out, bro. Never again, bro. When my phone started burning and people stopped answering my calls, I was like, all right, these motherfuckers, because I knew when I did it. I knew it when I did it. I ain't gonna say when I did it because I didn't do it. I didn't do it. This is all on TV. This ain't true. But you know how you are when you're desperate? You ever been desperate in your life? Let me tell you when y'all start committing these crimes. When you're desperate. When you're desperate. More than likely, you niggas are gambling because you're desperate. You know what I mean? Like, you start gambling because it's fun. Then you get addicted to gambling. Then you start gambling because you have to. Then you start gambling because you have to. Man, that's a lot of thrill winning $100,000, ain't it? My dad used to be a con man. My dad is the best pool player you will ever see in your life, dog. I swear to God. He is the best pool player you will ever see. Man, he had a stroke and he's not, obviously he's not himself anymore. But let me tell you, bro, I swear to God. I swear. That man can do whatever the fuck he want with a pool cue. Seriously. He can do whatever he wants with that damn pool cue, bro. If he wants to bank that shit 3 times, bip, boop, bop, that shit's going 3 times. If I asked him, let me tell you how good he is. I said, if I put a ball here and a ball here, and I want you to take this and I want you to bank it across a hard angle bank, right? And I said, if I give you that 100 times, how many out of 100 would you hit? Man, this nigga's so cocky. He said 100. He said 100. If no joke, my dad is like Mahmoud Abdul Rauf with that goddamn pool. His ass is like Steph Curry with the pool, bro. Like, how the hell did that shot go in? Bro, he's so good, he don't have to do trick shots. You know how I'm always to be doing that shit, like bring the ball around, all of that? Man, my dad don't even have to do that shit. Dog, he's sick as shit with it. Pops don't miss. No, Pops don't miss, bro. My dad, I'm a good pool player, bro. I'm a good pool player. I can play. Bro, I literally, would run the table. I would have 1 fucking ball left. That's it. If I miss 1 ball, I break it. Dude, my dad breaks. 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 Like the shit is like he's stuck on my mood, bro. He breaks the ball when I play him. And bro, he won't pick up a pool cue. He would not pick up a pool cue in 5, 6 years, 10 years. Pick up the fucking pool cue, break that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boop, game. And walk off on me, right? He used to gamble in the Army. Gamble in the Army. It was him and another one of his friends. They worked together to take everybody's money in the room. So, bro, let me tell you something. When you dummies got this gambling addiction, you're literally paying my father's rent. You're literally buying our house note, bro. Like, seriously, you're paying. Dude, that's how he paid his rent. That's how he started in the military. And then after he left the military, he was doing taxi cabs. He was doing taxi cabs at night and robbing niggas in the college and robbing niggas for their pool money during the daytime. That's why I don't gamble, because I know full well he'll let me win. We'll bet 5, he'll let me win. We bet 10, we'll let me win. You know what I mean? We bet 20, he may beat me. Then we get up to 100, but then we put that 1,000 down. Oh, I ain't winning. When we put that 1,000 down, I'm not going to win. I'm going to lose. You know what I'm saying? Pool sharks are quiet and dangerous. I'm telling you, man. My dad could play that pool, bro. Woo! I'm telling you, Willie Moscone shit. Fat Minnesota fat shit. He does that. He's playing at that level. But guess what? He made more money hustling. They make more money hustling. So anyway, that's how y'all get stuck. You guys win a little money, win a little money, win a little money. Now you're hooked, bro. It's like shots of vodka. Bow, bow. Before you know it, you're drinking a fifth. And you need a little time off to back up. You need a little time to back up. Stop betting, okay? Eddie has Shakur's skill neutralized, Teo's size edge. I agree. Creole the Traveler want to talk boxing. Hey, man, it's Super Chat Thursday. We have 3 people that supported called Jeep Red Boy, and Jeep Red Boy. Thank you, Jeep Red Boy. Yeah, Eddie says, yeah, it does. But look, Creole the Traveler. Teofimo Lopez. I don't know if Teofimo Lopez has any other opportunity, he's probably going to take it. Because everybody looks up to Terrence Crawford now. Seriously, think about this. Everybody looks up to Terrence Crawford now. Everybody. Just like everybody looked up to Floyd, so people started acting like Floyd. People look up to Bud, so they're going to start acting like Bud. They're going to start acting like Bud. What do you think Bud would do? What would Bud do if he was Teo? Bud would not fight Shakur. He'd say, I ain't fighting him. You better become my mandatory. That's what Bud would do. Zacharias B with the $5 holler. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Gotta appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you. Africa's a free agent. Who was Africa with before? Matchroom? He better take his ass back to Floyd. Man, Floyd ain't got the power to boost niggas up no more, to boost people up no more. That's a problem. That ain't good. Damn, I need to plug my phone in. They said Al Heyman was a confidential informant for the feds. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't doubt it. Confidential informant for the feds? I would not doubt it, bro. He went to Harvard. If you find a black person who went to Harvard, more than likely they're a Fed. Look, man, I don't doubt that at all. I wouldn't doubt that at all. But confidential informant. Like, yeah, like if somebody tries to rip me off, bro, Bud is not his own agent, stupid. Anyway, goodbye. It was nice. It was nice to see you. Come back tomorrow. Could get a new name. Yeah, that's it. 1, a 2, a 3. You know what I'm saying? 1, a 2, a 3. I wouldn't doubt it. Any nigga you see coming out of Harvard University, Yale, or Princeton, I would not doubt if they was a snitch. Would not doubt it if they was a snitch. If you see anybody getting $500 million from investment banking firms, I would not doubt that they were a snitch at all. In order to get your hands on that money, like, because what do snitches get? Snitches get rewards. If a snitch ain't got to be involved in a crime to snitch on you. A snitch ain't got to be involved in a crime to snitch on you. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Heyman just connected. That's all. Booyah, booyah. I'm not even talking about that shit no more. 10 to God, bro. What up, 10 to God? How you feeling, bro? What's up? He said, what's good, family? Putting color in the chat. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you for that color in the chat, dog. Appreciate that, man. I can see Teo pull out band and said, I can see Teo picking Africa instead of Shakur. I mean, let me see. The feds also arrested my guy, ex-NBA guy, Damon Jones. He and I sat next to each other and talked for over an hour while we watched our daughters race in a track meet. Feds are no joke. Rick Timms. Damon Jones? You talking about the point guard Damon Jones? He looks just like this other dude. I think is a man. Now that's irony. Damon Jones. Charged. Oh no. In a illegal gambling case. Yeah, this nigga looked just like that. Now, Damon Jones looked like a thief. Damon Jones looked just like this nigga from Houston. Ooh, he looked, because Damon Jones got that little sneaky ass look in his eyes, bro. Damon Jones, too, good. What do you think about Top Rank being on Fast Network? I had no idea. I don't even know what the freaking Fast Network is. I have never heard of that. I have nothing I can say about that. Man, that's weird, bro. That's just like Tubi. I don't even know what the hell that is. I have never heard of that shit before in my life. When I looked up Fast Network, it just gave me the speeds. I looked up Fast Network. All I heard was it said anything above 100 millibytes per second. Millibytes, I think that's a millibyte, right? Mbps is millibytes per second. That's all it said, bro. Man, Top Rank, bro. Y'all was on Top Rank squad. Well, hey, let me put it this way. I guess PBC won that battle. If they on some shit I never heard of, they going to have a lot of fighters fighting on other networks, man. Bob Arum ain't got the connections Bob Arum used to have, bro. That sucks, bro. Ooh, it sucks not to have the connections you used to have, huh? That's painful, bro. Let me tell you what happened to Top Rank. Bob Arum is the one with all the power. Bob Arum never, let me tell you something. Al Heyman can pass off the PBC. They can't pass off Top Rank. Because Bob Arum made Top Rank synonymous with himself. You know what I mean? T-Bone, Zulu Line with the $5 house. Oh, thank you, brother. Oh, man, y'all support it. Man, did I do this today? Yesterday? Thank you so much for the support. By the way, yesterday, Kimmy Sue with the $15 holler. Thank you, Kimmy Sue, who said, I love the channel. Kimmy Sue, thank you yesterday, and thank you for your support yesterday. T-Bone, Cal Cut, Zulu Line said fire. He got a lot of emojis. Thank you for that $5 holler, brother. Good old Pamper Bob. That's fucked up, bro. You know what is funny, bro? Man, grown niggas wind up in Pampers. I never realized that when you get to be an old man, bro, you very well may have to wear Pampers, man. Let me tell you something, all you rich niggas, I don't want to hear shit no matter. Don't talk no shit. No more. Okay? My life goal right now is to try to make it through my whole life without ever having to wear some Pampers. Damn it. That is probably, that is how humbling life is. For y'all to be running around here talking about legacy, and if you don't do this, you're not going to have any legacy. If you don't do that, you're not going to have any legacy. Meanwhile, I'm looking at pictures of Muhammad Ali. With Muhammad Ali, literally, man, he look, you know, people had to get him up to help him change himself. He said, I don't know. I know I didn't just read an article that says Top Rank is airing Michaela Ayers' fight on Tubi. I refuse. Once a man, twice a child. So y'all better stop talking shit, you young niggas. Let me tell you something. All you young niggas better stop talking shit to older people, bro. Because I swear now I know for sure. You Negroes can't say shit to me because you've not made it to 50. Shakur, I don't want to hear shit out your mouth till you make it to 50. Okay? When you make it to 50, I want to hear you say something. Okay? Until then, I ain't trying to hear shit. Because there's a lot to go through between the age of 30 and 50. Do you realize, nigga, how far you've come since you were 10? Think about where you can go in between the age of 30 and 50. Bro, Arturo Gatti, gone. Okay? My guy, Salvador Sanchez, boom. There's so obviously you know you may not be here. You can also get depressed, fucked up, all kind of problems. You never know, bro. I'm telling you right now, I've always stood on this. I will stand on it even stronger. You young niggas need to shut the fuck up talking to older people, bro. Live in your world and brag amongst each other. Okay? If you want to brag to another 25-year-old about what you got, do that. But if you got enough nerve to be looking at a 60-year-old man and judging him while you're 27, you know what it is, dog. Life be lifing, bro. Life be lifing. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Life got away. Ali was faking. Hell no. That nigga wasn't faking. Hell no. And he said, Greg said Ali was faking. Hell no, he wasn't. Victor, I was going to read it. He said, no Pampers here for now. I ain't doing it. Hey, dog, I'm about to walk. Hey, I got to walk, nigga. I got to lose this weight. I got to do something. I got to get my weight down, bro. I stopped drinking. I'm about to be herbs and all kind of seasonings and shit in my food. I can't do it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Friggin' Flyer said, I be telling these dudes, stay. Let me get this nigga his wrench. All right, Friggin' Flyer, you motherfucker. I love Friggin' fucking Flyer. I can't lie, bro. Friggin' Flyer is my favorite troll. I mean, hold on. I believe everything I say about Friggin' fucking Flyer. I still fuck around Friggin' Flyer. I got to get this nigga his wrench. Fucking Friggin' Flyer. I miss Friggin' Flyer. I can't lie. Nigga be fucking frustrating the shit out of me, but I fuck around with fucking Friggin' Flyer. I can't lie. I fucks with. Bruce Gass said it's all in the diet. My diet is good. My diet is good, bro. My diet is good. I fixed my diet a couple years ago, bro. I don't fuck around with my diet, bro. My diet is good. Like, I make sure I do my intermittent fasting. I give my body time to clear everything out. I make sure I clear everything out. I eat good food. I cook most of the food myself. Gotta stop that drink though. So that's the only thing that I'm really doing is bad in my diet. But I'm about to chill on that shit. I've already chilled on that shit. Hardcore, I've chilled. Completely stopped. About to stop for like a month or so. Make sure I get everything out of my system, all of that stuff. Because, dog, I don't want to go through no shit like my pops is going through, man. I don't want to go through that. You know what I mean? I don't want to go through that. He said Ali was faking. Ali's ass wasn't faking. Man, I do believe sometimes his ass was faking. Like if he don't want to talk to you, his ass be faking. Tend to God, man. Thank you. Said, look up Yaki Awaken from St. Louis. He cures AIDS, diabetes, and whatever. Oh, that's what's up, bro. I got my diabetes ain't happening to me. I'm gonna tell you right. I got to get rid of this goddamn high. Excuse my language. I got to get rid of this high blood pressure. The only health problem that I have is high blood pressure. This week in Puerto Rico had me off workout. I put on probably 7 pounds. I'm back on it. No ganja, no alcohol for a few weeks. Yeah, man, I'm going to get rid of my shit. I can't lie and say I ain't never going to drink again because that's bullshit. What I'm going to do, and plus I don't feel like fucking holding myself responsible for that. But what I am going to do, bro, is I'm about to go a month. I'm about to just cut that shit completely off. And I got to take like a month off or I got to at least do something. I got to get rid of that shit, honestly. You know what I mean? I really do, man. Because my health is wealth, man. Like Rick Tim said. And Rick, just so you know, Rick is the guy that really did put me back on my health kick to really help me out a lot, bro. I was definitely a couple years ago, I was headed towards bad shape. I'm heading the opposite way now, for sure. You know what I mean? I got to look up this Yaki real quick. How do you spell it? Oh, Yaki Awakened on IG. All right, I followed him. Oh, yeah. I've seen dude before. Yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah, he is really good, bro. I like listening to him. What's that tattoo in his forehead, though? Cool, got it. I followed him on IG. Cool. The diet carries with good health. Oh, said he's got a reservation like Dr. CB. Now that's good for him, man. That's what's up. Because I can see. So he's like a lead. That's what's up. Sea moss, black seed oils, blood pressure, wards off diabetes, excellent blood sugar management, and more. Skin tone, immune support, energy, natural supplements, or cheat codes. Yeah. I do supplements. I do right now. For the most of them, I'm doing magnesium. But I do got sea moss in the thing. I don't do enough sea moss. I enjoyed sea moss. Sea moss also keeps you from having to eat. You know what I mean? But anyway, my money got funny. Like I said, I'm not liquid. My money got funny. So I got to do it without shit that costs extra money. Seriously, man. Turkey Al-Sheikh fucked up boxing, bro. Like one thing I can say for sure, I know the economy of boxing, bro. Like I know who the fighters are, what people are interested in, and what people are not interested in. I really can. And I'm telling you right now, bro, there are fighters that have bigger fan bases than Shakur that are really not, where you don't know it because of the promotion that was put behind Shakur. Really there are. There are fighters that if you supported them that would take off way more than a lot of other guys would. But like, say for example, and I'm not saying this is the person that I was referring to. What good does it do Abdullah Mason? These niggas just be making shit up, bro. These niggas be lying. Riyadh season brand value has now exceeded $3.2 billion. That is a lie. Nobody can buy Riyadh season. Nobody. So it doesn't have a value. Fuck out of here. Fuck out. I mean, look at this. Look what he's trying. This dude is saying, look at this. Look at this. Riyadh season is completely funded by the PIF. Who is going to buy the Rehab Season brand? Who's going to buy it? Who can buy it? Who's going to go and take over Rehab Season? Rehab is in Rehab. Who's going to buy Rehab? You're just saying, that's what I'm saying. It's so much for an educated person, somebody that is watching boxing, somebody that knows how the depth to which these people will go to bullshit. Man, these guys ain't got no money, bro. Because if you had it, you ain't talking like that, bro. Nobody believes them. Exactly why I can't believe anything the Ring magazine says. Like, you guys, like, come on, man. That's like, we've got 50 billion impressions. Turkey just came up with a reason to be impressed with himself. That's what I drink. The best alcohol is highly distilled vodka because it's the cleanest because of the distilling process. If you drink dark liquor, make sure it's 100 proof, like Uncle Nearest 1856. Thank you, Flawless Mentality Elevation, hosted by Dr. Mark. I drink straight vodka. 7-time distilled straight vodka. 14 times distilled, or 7 times, 14 times distilled vodka. And I don't put anything in it. I used to drink scotch. I used to drink scotch. Bruce Gass said I've drank nothing but water for the past 4 years. Good for you, bro. I can't do it. Anyway, I like a buzz. I ain't gonna lie, I like a buzz. But yeah, I'm not gonna drink for like the next month or two, bro. I gotta chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? I just don't. And plus, dog, I was only drinking like that because my dad was having strokes and stuff. And it was like, man, I swear to God, bro, I just want to leave reality so fucking bad, man. Like I caught my son, like I caught my father. I caught my father in a like literally he was in having a stroke. So like I grabbed him so he wouldn't fall. And then it was like I would go to the hospital, man, and I would see him there. And dog, I mean, like a lot of people just like didn't think he was gonna make it. Man, I would go home, bro, and I was like, fuck this. I was like, fuck reality. Boom. Fuck reality. Boom. I just wanted to get out of that shit. So anyway, man, as things went on, I was like, man, look, I got to calm down on this shit. Got to get back to work. Got to focus on life. Got to be productive, man. And more importantly, man, I got to make sure that I don't put myself in that situation. Bruce Gass said, when you hit 70, you can't fuck around. Hell, he said, Bruce, when you hit 70, you can't fuck around. Yeah, man, I'm not fucking around. Thank you, Bruce Gass. Thank you. Hey, man, can I say thank you to all the people that are older than me that come by the channel? Thank you so much. Because it's so nice to age with cats that got reason and got sense to themselves and not have to deal with these kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got to talk about kids every day, but we don't have to behave like kids. And I owe guys an apology, man. I really do, man. Hunter Young said, I've never smoked weed and I haven't had an actual drink since the 90s. Man, good for you, Hunter Young. I hope you ain't meeting McDonald's. Hey, Hunter Young, I hope you're not eating McDonald's, because if you are, shit, you might as well have been drinking and smoking. That's the other thing, bro. It's like you can be drinking and smoke. You can be all that, not drink, not smoke, bro. But if you, now I'm not saying you're doing this. But man, if you're eating McDonald's, you're eating McDonald's and all that shit, you killing yourself with that. Man, you got to be real careful. I was done with turkey ever since he exiled the WBA from BoxRec, etc. That petty BS was all I needed. Fair enough, Rick Timms. I'm just saying, like, God, dog, man, I can't even eat that shit, man. I eat some fries. Let me tell you something, man. After several years of really, like, the only carbs that I really am eating are like, I mean, when sometimes I cheat or whatever, but for real, the only carbs I'm eating are vegetables. You know, I eat vegetables, like broccoli, spinach, shit like that, carrots. Man, when I eat and like natural sugars like berries and blueberries. I really love blueberries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, stuff that'll keep your glycemic index down. But man, when I grab a goddamn donut, bro, that shit, man, that stuff doesn't even make your body feel like natural sugar. You know what I mean? What's up, everything boxing? Everything healthy? What's up, man? I mean, it's like real stuff, man. Like we get older, man. We got to take care of our bodies, bro. So I gotta walk like 30 minutes a day. All of the above, bro. Keep it right. You know what I mean? And also got to keep positive. So I can't allow this nonsense to take place. Victor said McDonald's is Americans' favorite poison because it's so inexpensive, man. When you got no money in your pocket, bro. Blueberries are excellent for our prostate, especially black men. Yeah, I eat me some blueberries. Fast food is Soylent Green. What does that mean? Man, this insurance company better leave me alone. This insurance company tried to charge me ridiculous amounts of money to renew my insurance with them. I did not renew my insurance with these clowns. And I switched to another insurance company. These fools are trying to collect on insurance that they did not provide. You are out your fucking mind if you think I'm paying you for that. I hit my credit, I can take it, and I will wait 7 years for that shit to disappear. Fuck out of my face. Like, man, these guys, you'll get that money when hell freezes over. I can't believe this insurance company wants to. I've been loyal to this insurance company for years. For years. They jack my insurance up through the fucking roof. And then they want to say, okay, your new insurance bill is due to renew. So I'm like, bro, I'm not renewing with you. I'm not renewing with you. And I went with somebody else to cut my shit down to where I'm paying a third of what I was paying with them. But they want to now say you owe me this money. But I don't owe you shit. You better get out of here. No way are you getting that out of me. Surprise, Trader Joe's has a fifth of vodka 10 times the sales. Really? Surprisingly, Trader Joe's has a fifth of vodka 10x distilled for $9.99. Buy and I'm going to in 1 month. I will remember that. In 1 month, I will remember that. Because that shit's going to go through your body a lot easier. Because you're not mixing it with anything. It's very, very distilled, and all it is wheat and water. All it is really is wheat and water. I always wonder why they don't. No, 30 days. In 30 days, yeah. I don't want to drink. Now, let me tell you something. I don't want to drink. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I gotta, you know what I want to, you know why I don't want to drink? Because I get very violent minded when I drink. I have to make an admission about myself. And I'll tell you, when I drink, my mind, I get violent. I get violent, and not like I'm going to get violent, like punch you violent. Like I'm not like out of control violent. But bro, whoo, in my mind, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, I would come. Hey, don't let me be Hitler. If I was on a fifth, nigga, trust me, everybody dying. Like I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like he said, Zuluzan said, I'm mellow as hell. Not me. He said, alcohol and violence go hand in hand, bro. Hey, Truby Talking said, I work in insurance. Fuck loyalty. Shop your insurance at least once a year. Bro, thank you for that advice. Ain't no fucking way I'm paying them niggas that money. You're out your goddamn mind, bro. 5 drunks get together. They want to fight. 5 stoners, they get together. They want to start a band. Exactly. But the only problem is, bro, if I'm always, what happens if you smoke and drink? You want to start a fight with a band. Hey, William, hey, man, what up, my man? He said exactly, I'm not a nice drunk at all. Yeah, I'm not a nice, No, seriously, with my dad. Hey, look, seriously, man. I'm gonna say some shit, but I can't say some shit. So basically, when I'm around my dad and I drink, I can't do that. Like, I cannot be around my father and have drank. Because every bit of fucked upness in my head, it pours out. I smoke and drink, but work out every day. Hey, there you go. Some cultures believe a small amount of alcohol daily is necessary for good health. Between 1 and 3 shots ain't a lot. Let me tell you something, bro. My only problem is I can do about 5. I can't do 3. I can do 4. I can't do 3. I can do 4. You know what I mean? I can do 4, but I don't want to do that shit. Because I get too, no more of that, man. Not for a long time anyway. Because I'm not going to hold myself to say never. You know what I mean? What can I... Did you hear what Spence said about drinking? He said it fucked up his career. Yeah, it will. It'll fuck up your life, man. Ever had cornbread with blueberries in it? No, but it would work. That's kind of like Jiffy has that shit. Let me tell you something, man. I hope all of you con men in boxing go to fuck to jail. Let me tell you something right now. I hope you all go to jail. As the news comes out about the NBA and Damon Jones gambling schemes, bro, I know y'all shit were doing this shit in high school. Y'all are out here playing with people's careers, playing with their minutes, all because you're trying to earn a couple extra bucks. I like that. He said, I don't drink unless I blaze simultaneously. That's my problem. So, so when I'm not smoking, I rarely drink. I just take 30 days breaks periodically. Yeah, I got to take breaks. I took maybe a 3-year break. First of all, I didn't drink until I was, I don't know, in my 20s or something. And then I would take year-long breaks. Multiple. I didn't drink much at all during my 30s and 40s. He said, damn. He said, Martin said Damon Jones looked like he does, man. He looked like a thief to me. Man, Damon Jones looked just like this dude who was a nuke from Houston. And I was like, man, this was the sneakiest nigga that I've ever. First of all, the nigga looked sneaky. Second of all, the nigga was sneaky. He looked sneaky, was sneaky. So I look now at Damon Jones, and every time I looked at Damon Jones, I thought of this guy because they look alike. So now that I know Damon Jones ass, and I know you niggas is doing it, I'm like, man, y'all look like thieving ass, sneaky ass niggas. Which is why I don't understand why y'all fuck with that dude from New York. Because that's the sneakiest, lionest looking nigga I've ever seen. That nigga right there, bro. You know how they say God don't like ugly? Nigga, maybe if you ugly, God don't like you. Woo! Hey, nah, they playing with our money. You take a player to get 20 points, they get 19. You take them to get 25, they get 24. Yeah, they stealing from you. Yeah, they playing with your money, man. Hell yeah, they playing with your money. Yeah, they playing with your money. Just like they, guess what? How many football players did you hear say this? When they get a bonus in their contract to score, say they get a bonus, $1 million bonus, if they have 15 catches in a game. And they're in the third quarter, he's got 14 catches, and the coach pulls him out. And they say, oh, I'm sorry, I got a call from the boss. you were going to get $1 million bonus. They don't want to pay it, so I got to take you out the game. That is dishonest dealing by the owners. Okay? That's dishonest dealing by the owners. The owners don't want to pay the $1 million, so they remove you so they get to keep their money. That's $1 million profit for them if they pull you out the game. Bro, they do that shit in high school, bro. Without a doubt. Parents are out there bribing coaches, using influence on coaches to get their players to start in the lineup, to get them. Man, this shit is bullshit, bro. Man, it's terrible. Gronk told his coach he needed one more catch, and Tom Brady gave him his last catch. There you go. Facts. The end of the season, it happens all the time. Yeah, but you think these guys are not going to cheat? Man, I bet you money the game. I bet you money those owners bet on that shit. Y'all out here thinking you slick. Stop being slick. Hey, Rick, you still think that Terrence Crawford is never possible that Terrence Crawford can get strung up? Damon Jones got strung up. They just snatched a NBA basketball player that is currently playing. Snatched his ass. Do you not think that Bud, who got a gun pulled on him by the police? Rick, I didn't talk to you about that gat that got put in Terrence Crawford's grill. I didn't talk to you about that gat that got put in Terrence Crawford's grill. Do you still think that law enforcement won't do anything to Terrence Crawford if said Terrence Crawford was involved in any said funny business? Do any of you Negroes think that just because you're famous that you're above the law in the land of Donald Trump? Bro, Donald Trump's ass will arrest a U.S. sitting congressman and throw his ass in jail, bro. Once they tried to slap, let me tell you something. Once they slap felonies on Donald Trump, all shit ended. No link, it linked. You still think butt ass ain't gonna get strung up? Hey, Bud got that gat stuck in his shit. I told you. Hey, Money Man said Trump arrested the former FBI head of the former FBI. He gonna arrest any fucking body. Hey, nepotism is an issue in AAU. My son got thrown off a team because his coach out in a game. Coach's son had 3 turnovers and 2 air balls, and then pulls my son. He knew when his son threw him a bad pass. Now, let me tell you something, bro. When we moved to Texas, I learned that shit. There was a kid that played with my son. Is a good kid, good player. Bro, this kid could turn over the ball 30 fucking times, bro. He was allowed to play with absolutely no fear, bro. He could shoot a half-court shot from point guard position. He could throw 15. A dude could be wide open under the goal. He wouldn't pass it to him. Didn't matter, bro. That teacher was going to do the same thing no matter what that kid do. Did wind up eventually getting underneath a different coach. That different coach damn near didn't want to play him at all. The shit was fucking terrible, bro. And the kid could play, but favoritism, that's what I'm saying. The next time when I'm a grandson, if I get a grandkid that plays sports, I'm gonna be the motherfucking most threatening ass parent. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been through this shit. You better play this kid and treat him fair, or I'm calling the cops, nigga. Trump's ass, he be coming clean up. Trump ass, but he cleaning up these open borders. Let me tell you something, Soul Glow. Let my soul glow. You need a wrench, bro. Hold on. Soul Glow never even asked for it. Let me give treat Soul Glow right. Soul Glow been around for a long time, big contributor to the channel. with the $2 soul or the dollar soul glow hollers. I call Soul Glow the king of the dollar hollers. Appreciate you for that dollar holler. They might get Turkey for that Shiraz fight when he told them he was some down. Now, they're never going to get Turkey because Turkey's got diplomatic immunity. They're hiding behind somebody that has diplomatic immunity. They are hiding behind somebody with diplomatic immunity. They are probably doing a lot of their dirt gambling somewhere outside the United States where they think they can't get touched by the feds in the United States. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all keep playing with these niggas' money, y'all going to be in trouble. I told y'all out here stealing money from the wrong people. Stop stealing money, bro. You Negroes are dishonest as they come. When Bug Eyes was out here acting like he was gambling $30,000 of his own money. Hey, remember when Bug Eyes used to do videos saying that he was making $30,000 bets on boxing matches? Please put a one in the chat. Ricky Williams said, my insurance company tried me the exact way, and I did the exact same thing you said. Yeah, bro, that shit's going to sit on my credit report. Man, my credit's already over 800. I got an 800 credit score, and I just bought a house. I just bought a house. Both my cars are paid off. So if I have to buy another car and pay an extra $5 a month, I don't care because I'm going to pay my car off earlier. Anyway, I'm always going to try to pay more than what my note is. So fuck you, man. Hit my credit, nigga. My shit's over 800. You know? So I ain't trying to hear that shit. But man, you know what? I already forgot what I put the one in the chat for. Our CB was number one. Our cornerback was number one in the nation, gained to LSU, and the LSU told that boy not to play half his senior year. Let me tell you something, man. I've seen great white athletes that were told not to be sprinters because they were trying to rig them up to be 800-meter runners, bro. And then the dude didn't like the 800. Took him right out of some shit he was incredible at because he was white. I've seen it happen both ways. For Bo, yeah. For Bug Eyes betting videos that he making look, bro. That tells you the length of the dishonesty. Because they asked me to do the same thing, and I said no. No, I'm not going to tell you guys that I'm making these wagers and make my channel about this gambling. Similarly, I'm not going to make my channel about top-ranked highlight videos, nor am I going to make it about PBC videos. But, dude, they were willing to be that dishonest to you then. Gambling is rigged. Gambling is rigged. Don't you think, and I don't care what y'all say, that Terrence Crawford-Errol Spence fight should be investigated. The Terrence Crawford, the Errol versus Terrence fight should be investigated. The Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2 fight should be investigated. I do believe that the source of the cheating in both of those come from outside the United States. But it's still, that's why I never, ever, ever gamble on boxing. If you gamble on boxing, bro, you're either a liar or a fool. Or you just don't mind losing money and you got a lot of money. This nigga has to know that every day, nigga. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. I got to do something real fast. Where the fuck did this come from? Give me 1 second. The fuck? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had to do something for my son. What up, man? Hey, man, thank you, man. ST Anderson Instrumentals, brother, with the $10 holler, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. That's huge, bro. And my guy, let your soul glow with the $2 holler in the building, brother. Thank you so much, Soul Glow, and welcome to the Wrench Gang. Thank you so much for your support, Steven Anderson, with the $10 holler, brother. In the first fight, do you want to take Wilder, knock Tyson Fury down twice, and they made the fight a draw? Please, it the other way. They would have given. No, let me tell you. Yeah, if it was the other way, they would have gave it to Fury. But look, Deborah, they fixed that first fight by not calling it a knockout when Tyson Fury was on his back. What's the ref for that fight said that he let the count go on and let him get up because he thought it was good for boxing. While these UK dudes are plotting an invasion into the United States and they want to take over the heavyweight division, the ref, Jack Reese, made a decision himself that it was in the better interest for boxing for Tyson Fury to be able to get up, which means it was not in the best interest for boxing for Tyson Fury to get knocked out. Jack Reese is crooked. Jack Reese is crooked. Jack Reese is probably the most crooked referee that I've ever heard of. I know you like to do my $1 super chats. Hell yeah, I love your $1 chat. With the $2 holler. Man, let me tell you something, man. I appreciate you, brother, for supporting the chat, dog. You better believe I do. Yes, I do. What happened, Rick Timms? Where you go? Here he goes. There he is. Rick Timms in the building, dog. Bam! Hey, nigga. Hey. Freeze, nigga. Freeze. Drop that shit. Drop that shit. Get out the car. Put your hands behind your back, nigga. Put your hands behind your back, nigga. Get up that car. Hey, bud. It's your birthday, bud. Get in them handcuffs, bud. They had Bud in them cuffs.
Yep, they showed did.
They had him in them cuffs with a gat on him, dog. You still think he above the law? That was on his birthday.
I never look. Hey, man. Hey, only evil white men are above the law. But hey, ain't no black person above the law, man. And hey, man, getting pulled over. Hey, getting pulled over
after a parade, dog. Hold on.
After your own parade.
He got pulled over after the police knew damn well that nigga had a big ass parade.
Yep.
That police officer. Oh, and did you see that lax ass security? Somebody slapped him. You saw that? I showed that on the left. Bow.
Oh, wow. Somebody slapped him.
Slapped him on his chest. He was walking by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's walking not like that, but then remember was that pop, he turned around, they had them sheriffs around him. Dog, them sheriffs didn't say nothing to that white man. Them sheriffs just said, Bud, keep moving. That white man touched you. You know you can't. Bud, don't go try to throw no hands, Bud. Get up in this ring. Get up in this ring. Do what we tell you to do.
Hey,
I'm fucking with you.
Hey, you know what? getting pulled over unjustly and being held at gunpoint for practically no reason. Hey, man, sadly, a lot of us black men have experienced that. So that's one thing. But being under a federal investigation, being indicted by the feds, being arrested by the feds, that's a whole different ball game.
Oh, it isn't. It is a different ball game. So I'm glad that we can transition into Damon's ass getting snatched up. The basketball player over there getting the basketball player in with the Miami Heat getting his ass snatched up.
Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups.
Billups. Your boy was involved in that shit. Gilbert Arenas. All that shit is coming off Big U's ass snitching over there in Cali. But you don't think that shit's gonna make its ass make that shit? You don't think this easy money prosecution is gonna make its way into boxing, bro? Boxing's way more corrupt than basketball. Way more fixing and shit going on in boxing than basketball. And they snatching up people in basketball. It seems like easy money in boxing. They can arrest anybody they want.
What's the hold up then? Because we know boxing is the most corrupt. So, I mean, why aren't there a lot more indictments and arrests with these boxers and boxing officials?
Well, first of all, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. People investigate shit for 3, 4, 5 fucking years. Also, I don't think in boxing that the big players are in the United States. They can't arrest Daniel Kinahan. They can't arrest Daniel Kinahan. They're not going to arrest Turkey Al-Sheikh. They're not, or the people in Saudi Arabia. They're not going to do that. So I do believe to a certain extent, a lot of these guys are outside the United States and they're meddling in the United States. Even that shit that they came and they brought over to the United States with Matchroom, which is the reselling of tickets. All that reselling of shit, they only came over to the United States because they made it illegal in the UK. You remember that, right? All the reselling of the tickets. Only reason Eddie Hearn's ass is over here is because that shit's illegal in the UK, but it's not illegal here. Seriously, he's breaking UK law in the United States. So you know what I mean?
Right. Let me ask you this legal question then.
Well, I can answer the question. I won't call it legal, but I can't.
Oh, right. I got you. Right. Let me just ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
If the United States government indicts any person who have committed crimes, federal crimes, that's whether it happens in the U.S. or not, if the U.S. government indicts someone with legitimate evidence, if they in a different country, can they not be extradited back to the U.S.?
Let me answer this question. Kamal Oz, who I like a lot, used to always say that Mohammed bin Salman is more powerful than Vladimir Putin, because Vladimir Putin has arrest warrants out for him pretty much in every NATO country. He probably has arrest warrants out for him. And so Kamal's argument was that because there's places he can't go, that means Mohammed bin Salman is more powerful than him. Right? All I'm trying to say is good luck indicting the motherfuckers because you can't do shit. There's nothing United States of America is going to do to Mohammed bin Salman or do to Turkey Al-Sheikh. They're not going to do anything to them. They're not going to do shit to Vladimir Putin or people that are closely connected to Vladimir Putin. They're just not going to do it because that's going to cause an international incident, and you got all kind of geopolitical issues and that come into play when you start doing that, right? And also international law is weak. You know, people Israel violates fucking international law like it's going out of business. They'll pull a G side on motherfuckers when it comes to that shit. So don't get me wrong, like I don't think nothing is going to happen to Turkey, but bro, there's a lot of cats already getting snatched up. They just don't put the shit in the news. You don't know what are happening to these, and you don't know what's going to happen to half these people that you just don't see them no more. Because how are you going to know? They're not putting on TMZ. that some dude that's connected with somebody in a gym gets indicted. They're not going to do that. How are you going to? But guess what? That dude is going to sit there and turn state's evidence for 4 or 5 fucking years. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah. Oh man, yeah. You gonna talk.
So all I'm saying is, hey, dog, have a good retirement, bud. I hope you ain't got nothing to do with that stack shit. Because that nigga, I'm telling you, the number one most likely nigga to go to jail on a Fed charge is Victor fucking Conti. The number one motherfucker that is going to put you up on a Fed charge is Victor Conti. That is the number one Fed charge ass dude there is, and he is a key member of Bud's camp. Bro, he got dog. Bud might not do shit and still go to jail. Fucking around with Victor Conti. Victor Conti could be amping this shit up with all kind of shit. He'd be like, man, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Ignorance of the law is not a defense. Nah.
True.
Honestly, for real, I don't think shit's gonna happen with Bud. I do think he fucks with a lot of fucking crooks, though. I mean, it's a percentage chance. With percentages, probably not. But the percentage of chance of them niggas being some crooks over there, that about 100 fucking percent. If I was a U.S. attorney, the chances of me finding, I believe, if I was a U.S. attorney, and I'm looking at Victor Conti, Devin Haney, Bill Haney, Terrence Crawford, I'm 100% sure I can get one of them niggas in jail. Give me some time, bro. Give me some fucking time and some money. Them niggas going to jail. I'm going to set up a sting on their ass. I'm telling you, I'm going to set up on a sting on their ass. I'm sending niggas to I'm sending prostitutes to their house. I'm going to get them on anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm bugging everything. Because, dude, that's a home run. I promise you, bro, that's a fucking home run, bro. That's like if you really want an arrest. Like, do you ever notice, like, what do they say about the dope dealers? They were like, in California, the dope dealers knew exactly what time. They were like, we got to be out of here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. this week. Mm-hmm. That's the schedule they set for their raids. The ones that are going to get by because they're going to know it's coming. The motherfuckers that are just regular Joe Blows that these niggas don't fuck with are going to be the niggas in jail. Just like the weed that you're selling is a lot of times the weed from the arrest. It's the same weed this nigga's selling. You know? Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That all them narcotics that's booked into the damn what I'm trying to say. The at the police department, you know, where they keep all of the confiscated money and drugs. Man, we know corrupt police represent that stuff back to the community. You know, it's a big ass a police chief and 3 of his officers was just arrested for selling guns from the police department back onto the street. So when we was talking about them indictments a minute ago, we specifically mentioned Saudi Arabia, Russia, Israel. And those 3 countries, the United States can't do no wrong for the United States. The United States won't penalize those 3 countries for anything. So
who is this? Israel,
Saudi Arabia, Israel, and Russia. Putin, Netanyahu, the Crown Prince, man, they easy peasy. They will never get any flack from Trump and these white boys over here, man, ever. They all in bed together.
Who is this?
Saudi Arabia, Israel, and Russia.
Only issue that look, I don't care. They can do whatever they want. Them big boys can love each other. They can make money, do all that international shit all I want. All I'm telling you is, ain't none of these niggas in boxing that important. None of them. And they all
I agree.
Every single one of these niggas is expendable. Like, you can go. Certain cats is expendable. Certain people are not expendable. What I'm telling you is these dudes playing around are expendable. But in the long term, look what they've done to boxing, bro. Like, listen to look what happened, bro. The same. You remember when there used to be the Top Rank versus PBC? Everything was Top Rank versus PBC. Top Rank versus PBC. Top Rank's ass is on Tubi. Top Rank is on Tubi. Top Rank is
PBC on Prime.
Huh? PBC's
PBC
on yeah, but PBC, that's Amazon Prime. That ain't Tubi. That's a big fucking difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They have gutted. I'm telling you, Turkey Al-Sheikh and everybody that he touched got gutted. Gutted Matchroom, gutted Queensland. The competition is gutting Top Rank because all their fighters want to fight over there on those cards too. You got Abdullah Mason going over there. You got Shakur left to go over there. Keyshawn is in the middle of negotiating a buyout. That's the word is to go to Matchroom from Top Rank. Look what they've done to Top Rank.
How can Turkey sustain this level of blowing off money? I mean, how much longer can this go on, man? I mean, he's not making massive profits. There's no revenue coming back. I mean, all this oil money he just throwing out. I mean, how long is he gonna be able to sustain this rate?
Bro, he's not even sustaining. I'm telling you, these niggas are lying. I'm telling you, these people are lying, and they have conned these young people into taking deals that are not good for them. So no, I don't think the issue is the money from Saudi. I don't think it is because there's no real reason that Turkey Al-Sheikh shouldn't be able to fund events with promoters in the United States and allow boxing to be a good thing. There's no reason he couldn't do that, but he's not doing that. He's not doing that. Look at that card. Look at the Top Rank card. I mean, look at the card he had with Terrence and Canelo. There's nothing on that card other than the top. There's nothing in it. You got this. Watch this shit. Even with that fight card you got going on with Devin, bro, half of those fighters, that could easily be a trick fight for
Brian Jr.
Not Brian Norman Jr. I'm thinking of Abdullah Mason. That could be a trick fight for Abdullah Mason. That is a young dude with a lot of talent that if he was fighting with Top Rank would be built in a certain way, right? He would get certain experiences. He would get certain things that allowed it to prepare him. Dude, Sam Noakes, from what I know, is a pretty experienced fighter. And you're going over there to Saudi Arabia to fight that guy, where they don't have an established boxing commission that you know is where the rules are going to be safe. You don't know what it's probably his first time ever going over there. And this is one of the most valuable young prospects that there is in American boxing. What if he fucking loses? What if he gets set up? I mean, seriously, what if he comes in? What if he comes in there with some Margarito gloves, and they slip some shit into his water on the way into the fucking ring, and all of a sudden, Sam Noakes beat the great American.
Come on,
man. That's what happens when you're unprotected. You know how they say you got Al Heyman protecting fighters. Yeah, you can. Certain shit you should be protected from. You know what I mean? Like Carmel Moten should be protected from being thrown in with Gervonta. Who would fuck up Carmel Moten right now? Carmel Moten should not be fighting, I don't know, Josh Kelly, whoever, because he's so inexperienced, right? So you may find a guy at 130, say Leigh Wood. Let's use Leigh Wood at 130. Leigh Wood is a former world champion at 130. He's fought several people, nowhere near as talented as Carmel Moten. But if you put Carmel Moten in him or there with him today, and you put some shit in fucking Carmel Moten's drink, and you put some fucking padding or strip some padding off that boy's glove, that boy can lose. Am I lying?
Hey, man.
Am I lying?
Abdullah can't. Boy, man, that's a sticky situation.
It is. That's what I'm saying, because Abdullah got the talent where if he was with Bob Arum, they would mature and grow him. He would be having 24, 25 fights before he touched a champion. The guy he touched would be a top-ranked fighter, and we know the outcome of the fight, and then he can get up to his weight class. That's how they would do. That's what they did with Terrence. That's what they did with a lot of people for 50 years of building those fighters over there at Top Rank. And they did it for a reason. Now they're on fucking Tubi. they're with Tubi, and their best fighter is 2 prospects. I believe their best prospects are their best fighters right now. I could be wrong. Brian Norman Jr., Scooter Davis just signed with him. Abdullah Mason, but Abdullah Mason's fighting on a rehab card, so Abdullah Mason. But shit, he can be gone, just like Jared's. Know who we not saying? We not saying Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson's career over with. That's
we ain't heard from Jared since Bacoli. I mean,
exactly.
They was projecting him as the new American potential heavyweight.
Exactly.
Was going to save American heavyweight boxing.
Yeah, and Bob Arum said we would not have put him in that fight because they know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing, bro. Like for example, man, me and my son, like, if my son fought me right now, bro, I could beat my son. I'm thoroughly confident I would win that. My son's 19 years old. I'm 56, but seriously, I still got hands. I'm still functional. Nigga, please don't try me. Right? But bro, if we're fighting and you're my son's promoter, you're going to put him in there with me now? No. You're going to wait till he's like 24. When his ass is 24 and I'm 60, that's an ass whooping all over the house. Pop, 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 nigga, what happened? You know what I mean? You would be wrong to put my son in with me at the age of 19. At the age of 24, you going to get some money. You know what I mean? If you teach him right, because you know what I mean? All of a sudden, he's not 170 pounds anymore. He's 195. You know what I mean? Yeah. He ain't looking at me like daddy no more. He's looking at me like food. That's a different type of shit. That's some different shit, bro. You know what I mean? They throwing Abdullah Mason out there. They throwing that dude out. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you know what? And Abdullah, you know, he easily is my top prospect on earth. You know, male, young, and he still could use a little bit more seasoning, man. Because that 2 fights ago, maybe
when he got dropped,
the last fight, dropped twice. I mean, got back up. I mean, he finished the guy off, but it's those type of errors that he need to, you know, correct before he, you know, upgrade his competition. But hey, man, Turkey say he don't do tune-up. You want this turkey money, you gonna have to fight for it. Some real smoke.
You better leave that goddamn turkey money alone. You know what I'm saying? Like you better leave that turkey money alone. Right. Just like Paulie, you better leave that bare knuckle money alone. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Paulie? Paulie, I don't get you won the fight. Who cares, nigga? You lost that fight because you got a zipper across your face, bro. You can zip this nigga's face. You can literally put zippers around them fucking marks, man. Zip. God, dog, he fucked that. I mean, and the other dude looked worse, but bro, man, dog, you like a one-hit wonder. Paulie Malignaggi is like a one-hit wonder. A one-hit wonder that now you see singing.
What was his one hit?
He a one-hit wonder because he got a championship. He got his championship. One hit, he got his belt.
Oh, damn.
I guess you know what his number one accomplishment in his entire career was people thinking he should have got a draw against Adrian Broner. That was his career highlight. Adrian Broner and the fact that he performed well against Adrian Broner. I think that's it.
Well, what about him? What about him against Sean Porter? Sean Porter totally annihilated Paulie. I mean, they had to stop the fight. So I ain't trying to hear nothing about no damn Paulie, man. He funny style anyway. You know, he a lightweight racist in my book too. So
who's the lightweight racist?
Lost the fight.
Who's a lightweight racist?
Paulie Malignaggi.
He ain't lightweight. Yeah. Lightweight. Shit, who you been hanging with? The goddamn Grand Wizard of Ku Klux Klan? Lightweight. That ain't his heavyweight to me. Every dog, seriously, man. Yeah. You know his ass be listening to Charlie Kirk. You know his ass was crying when Charlie Kirk died. You know it. That's who he gets his argument from. That's who he listens to. Because you know that them dudes, they want to be smart, so they listen to these politicians. They listen to these talking heads and come back with the same opinions that the talking heads have. That's you know, Paulie.
Man, hey, yeah. Speaking of Charlie Kirk, bitch ass. Salute to my Houston Texans, one of the few NFL teams that didn't give no tribute to that dude. The way the mass mainstream media, the U.S. government, the GOP, the way they trying to glorify and just push this dude on people, you know, after his death is sickening, man. You know, you can't force feed someone's ideology on people who is not accepting. And that's just the MO of this old biased, racist ass nation that it's our way or no way. But the hell with them, man. Hey,
you know
some
what they doing, bro.
trying to force Utah Valley University or something where to build some memorial for this guy. This dude he was a podcaster, you know? Man.
You know what it is, though. It's what it is what it's been for a while. They shoved Martin Luther King down in white folks' neck the same way. Yeah. Now, no disrespect to King, no disrespect to any of that dog, but nah, they did the same thing with Martin Luther King. When I was a little kid, and I don't give a shit, I was there. Nigga, I got brainwashed in a white school about Martin Luther King. I did. And I didn't have no black people around me, bro. They had Martin Luther King was Jesus. I'm telling you, in a white school that did not like black people. That's how the school in the pamphlets they gave us and the things that they talked about Martin Luther King. Because they, in the early 1970s, were pushing the integration. So we were told, and I'm telling you, man, it was the Bible. When I was a little kid, it was the Bible and Martin Luther King's picture. That is indoctrination from a little kid. And I was a little kid wondering, why in the world do I got to treat Martin Luther King like he's Jesus? Like, literally, it was the same thing. Martin Luther King was the Jesus of black people. He was the one that gave the speech on the Mount and that led black people out of segregation and into integration. And they forced Martin Luther King and what they said Martin Luther King stood for on everybody else. And now they're doing the same thing to white people with this guy. He was a useful idiot. And that, I'm sorry, no disrespect to Martin Luther King, but he was a useful idiot too, because he thought integration was ever fucking possible. It's not possible. They don't fucking, don't want, bro, we've been black in America the whole time. We want to be in America, but we don't want to be up underneath white people's asses. And white people don't want us underneath their ass. We want our own community. They have their own community. And that's why our churches stayed black. Our neighborhoods, black people still socialize with each other because we're closer family than we are with our other American citizens. But they push that shit to, you know what it is. I ain't got to tell you. But yeah, that's what they're doing with Charlie Kirk. They're setting them up so that they always have a conservative martyr, right? A conservative martyr that they can always say, oh, look what he stood for. This is what we all stood for. And because he was so great and everything he said was so true, that's why they had to kill him. Same thing with integration and Martin Luther King. They killed him to stop integration. No, they probably killed him because they didn't need him anymore because they passed the Civil Rights Act. And now time to move on. You know what I mean?
And see, civil rights and voting rights, when they came about with those two, they're like, we done, nigga. Hey, that's it. You don't get no more. So when he got to talking about money, when he got talking about reparations, hey, y'all owe us a check. He had to go then.
Oh, you got to go, bro. First of all, bro, you got to know your fucking place. I'm serious, man. I'm going to say this because I talk about this shit all the time, bro. You got to know everybody got to know their place individually and in the system. Everybody got to know their place racially. So you got to know that you're a black man. You can't get past certain shit because you black. Certain shit you ain't got to worry about if you white people ain't got to never worry about being treated like they're black, but that's about it. Inside the white community, they got to worry about all of the other shit that everybody got to worry about within their communities, whether they're going to get a job, people stealing, people lying, people manipulating them. White people got all that shit too, man. They got all that shit too. But at the end of the day, man, I just think we take care of our family, we take care of our people, be true to our communities, and it's gonna be what it is, man. But no, dude, I never I never bought Martin Luther King. Never. Not a damn.
I'm not anti MLK. I'm just more pro Malcolm.
Let me tell you why I was anti.
Was the most solid brother for me,
bro. He was a more what? You frozen.
Solid. He was. I said he was most solid for me. Martin was sick, cheating on his wife with all them white women in every different city. He smoked cigarettes. He didn't want the people to see. I mean, they was trying to make him kill himself, but hey, they had wiretaps on Malcolm too. They sent prostitutes to Malcolm too. Malcolm ain't touching none of them women. Malcolm wasn't doing drugs and alcohol. Malcolm just was most solid to me, man.
Honestly, man, I never thought Malcolm X was the problem, bro. Like, I never thought that. Like, my view on that shit is that I've always thought that the most influential person was always Elijah Muhammad. I thought the person that really made the difference is Elijah Muhammad. And Elijah Muhammad nationally was suppressed because he's not articulate. He's not articulate. He's not somebody that can talk. He's not, like, I've heard him speak, but that's just not what he does. What he is an organizer. An organizer. And if you listen to people about, like, my mother used to go to restaurants at the Nation of Islam, was on the South Side a lot and went to the Nation of Islam, ate at their restaurants, did things like that, right? So when she talks about the Nation of Islam, specifically in Chicago in the early 70s, she was like, you guys, people don't get an idea about how much of a business presence they had. They had clothing stores, they had food stores. They really did have an financial ecosystem that was designed by Elijah Muhammad. Malcolm X was just an employee. And he was an employee that was probably the best employee. But what did he always say? I'm representing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says thus or such. The Elijah Muhammad teaches us. Yeah, that is the problem. Until pop.
And he everything was about Elijah Muhammad with Malcolm. He gave him his praise, his respect, until he realized what he was doing, sexing up, impregnating all them teenage girls. And that's when Malcolm backed off from the nation. And
but Malcolm's a hypocrite. But that's not, but see, here's the thing. Look, there's things people know. And there are things that you can say in the media. There are a bunch of men with women out of wedlock that got multiple wives, multiple kids, multiple families, and they never say nothing about it in the media. That's just a fact. There's a bunch of white men that got babies by 5, 6 different women. They're a rich white man. Their wife know about every single solitary one of those kids. That's what they are. That's a human nature thing. And I'm sorry, when you are the head of a big organization like that, bro, there's nothing that has ever been said that monogamy is a natural thing. And there is definitely sex in Islam. There's definitely things within Islam that talk about people having multiple wives. But just because you're in the United States, you can't have multiple wives, or you'll go to jail because that's illegal in the United States. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't doubt that Elijah Muhammad had baby. Matter of fact, nigga, like I said, I'm in Chicago. Niggas got babies they don't claim. Trust you me. Some of your favorite people got babies that they don't talk about at all. And like, for example, who remember Janet Dubois from Good Times?
Yeah. Good Times. Yeah.
Guess who her daddy is? You'll never guess who her daddy is. Cab Calloway. Cab Calloway. Nobody knew that until she was dead. They didn't say anything about that. She's dead. Like very few people know that Haley Berry is the grandchild of Rick of the guitar player Berry. Do you remember the guitar player in the 1950s? He was like the original rock and roll guy, Chuck Berry. Yeah, that's Chuck Berry's granddaughter. Like they got, man, I'm in Chicago. Dude, Muhammad Ali got kids for fucking days. Like,
man, Muhammad Ali got kids out here in Houston. Shit, yeah. He stayed out here. I used to live down the street from
yeah. So it's like, man, like, come on now.
Hey, but look, but still, Martin. But look, dog, still. Yeah. Everybody, all them illustrations you just gave were men who wasn't presenting themselves as morally sound. No drugs, no alcohol, no cheating on your wife. And that's what pushed Malcolm away. Malcolm like, man, this man telling us to walk this straight line, and he doing dirt.
But did he tell him to walk that straight line? That's my question. Because them Negroes are some polygamists, bro. I'm telling you, them nation niggas. I don't believe it. I think them niggas be having multiple wives. They are with the
absolutely.
Women.
Some of them.
Yeah, I just think that. Right. I think niggas be having multiple.
Malcolm wasn't about that. Malcolm was solid as hell. He wasn't about that life, man. He really, them 7 years in prison, he came home a whole new black man, and it's difficult for anybody to hold a candle to him, to me, man. That was a real brother right there, dog.
Hey, Bruce Gass says Evander got dozens running around out here. Because they gonna get the A. They gonna get them jeans out them. Hey, if a woman ain't gonna get the money out, she gonna get them jeans out. I need a pro athlete, nigga. Let me get that baby.
Right.
Hey, dude, the worst. Hey, dog, the worst of the worst, though, bro. I am not gonna lie, bro. Something is wrong with this nigga. Is Karl Malone. Something wrong with Karl Malone, bro. Something wrong with Karl Malone. First of all,
he was 20.
When
he impregnated that 13-year-old.
Let's talk about something else, bro. He is 6'9". He is 6'9", 250, sleeping with a 13-year-old girl. If that girl ain't 6 fucking feet tall, bro, can you let her grow up, nigga, please? You know what I'm saying? You're not. That is I mean, other than the age shit, bro, how fucking big are you to be sleeping with a 13-year-old nigga? What's wrong with you?
South Park Mexican. Hey, yeah.
What he said?
Hey, that sounds like South Park Mexican. This Houston rapper that's in prison for 45 years for doing the same thing with little 9-year-olds and stuff. So,
man. Hey, you gotta be careful, bro.
Man.
And these little girls will trap you. And they'll trap your ass. And they'll trap your ass.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Man, look, true story, bro. I was living in a house. I was in Memphis, bro. Memphis. And I bought a house. It was a nice house in like a gated community, right? Right next door, there was a family with like a 16-year-old girl, 16-year-old daughter, but the 16-year-old daughter had dropped out of high school or something, and she had like had a baby. Bro, this 16-year-old girl rang my damn doorbell, bro, with damn near nothing on. And I was like, boop, shut the door. Went and told my wife, I was like, and when my wife got home, I was like, hey, this girl came to this house, blah, blah, blah. Watch this shit. The girl winds up leaving, like being away from her house for a couple of days, right? The police ring my door, asking me if I know where the girl is. And I said, I don't know where the girl is, officer, but I will tell you this. She told this guy that was staying with me that she is a stripper and she's working at a strip club. So you might want to go look at the strip club that she's stripping at. However, I will tell you that no, I've never let her in the house and I have no idea where she is. Anyway, I said she's probably at a strip club or the owner of the strip club because that's what I was told she works at. So this girl trying to set me up on some dumb shit, coming by me, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Because then I go to jail or she said, I'm going to tell the cops if you don't give me some money. No, no, no. And the guy, watch this shit. The dude behind the house behind us got in the water, she got, you know, what do they call them? Saunas? Not the saunas, but the whirlpools outside. She got in the,
like a spa.
yeah, she got in the whirlpool with a dude that was living in the house behind. And eventually, like 4 months later, the wife winds up divorcing and kicking the dude out the house, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. You gotta, like, he's 20 years old. The kid, like, you're 20 years old. By that time, he had to be, they know he's going pro. Because they know Charles, they know his big ass
in college pro at the time.
Yeah,
right.
He's in college.
He was in college.
Boom. Next thing you know, he got a baby by a 13-year-old. She may have said I'm 16. But really 13. And now he's
and the law don't care even if they do lie about their age. The law says minors can't consent. So a lot of these parents know these younger girls that's, you know, heavy makeup, wigs, you know, bodies didn't already bloom from so much sexual activity. They know they active. They know they lie about their age, and they know what they doing. But the law don't care. Hey man, what the law says matter. You can't consent as a minor.
I think in Texas,
you say she had a baby.
In Texas, you can consent at 17. It's 17.
Yeah.
Because I made sure my son knew that law. I was like, because my son, you know, he out there gay. He out there. I'm sorry, I'm a proud dad. My son, he out there making his daddy proud, even though I probably shouldn't be. But I was like, man, how old is this girl? Because when he turned 18, I was like, look, now you know you can't date nobody younger than you right now. If they 17, no. And he was like, boop, 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 chat GBT. Age of consent in Texas is 17. So he made sure he made sure he knew the age of consent and everything. Young black men been getting set up on shit like that forever. Back on the Terrence Crawford thing, though, bro, that was some serious Negro know who you are moment right there, bro.
Yeah,
that was a Negro
wake
know
up
who you are.
call.
What'd you say?
Right. His Negro wake up call. Absolutely. Yeah, we know the city. We throw these parades for you after every big win. We know Bud Crawford. We know who you are, nigga. So we still gonna put this gun in your face. Keep you in your black place.
Right there. Ain't pulling out no gun on Warren Buffett. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean? Hey, question, man. Let me get your fight predictions, Rick.
On who?
Devin and Brian Norman Jr., man. What's your take on that?
Hey, man. The Devin I saw versus Regis, compared to the Devin I saw versus Ramirez, night and day. And man, I don't know how Devin gonna be able to cope with this type of pressure. I mean, maybe if it wasn't coming after this Ramirez, you know, debacle. I mean, because he looked spooked. I mean, he stayed on his bike. I mean, he didn't engage. So, man, I'm a ride with Brian Norman right now. If
Brian Norman,
if it go decision, I'll probably go with Dev. But if it's knockout, it's definitely Norman, because you know Devin don't knock out nobody. So
yeah, that's kind of how I'm going with this, man. I don't know, man, who I want to win. I don't know who I want to win, because I'm trying not to be biased. And one bias I have is I don't fuck with Bill. Like, nah, fuck that nigga. Like, for real.
Right.
I'll be in a good mood. I'll try to be the best mood I can be. You know what I mean? Try to put a positive spin on people. Smile. By the way, thank you for your advice on the sun. Thank you, man. I make sure I get out and walk every day.
You see me out here now before my workout.
Yes, sir. Out there absorbing them, getting that vitamin D right. But I don't want to hate on Dev if Devin has really earned the win. You know what I mean? If he earned it and if he's done, you know, because he puts in the work. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be a hater.
Dev definitely, he has the talent. He has the talent to win, but I don't know where he is mentally. That's my only issue right now, because after the Ramirez fight, which Dev are we gonna see? I mean, did that Ryan slaughter, you know, hinder him that much? I mean, he haven't shaken it off and regrouped and revamped and revitalized. The Ramirez bout straight to a Brian Jr. bout, I got to give Deb credit, man. He wants the smoke. So we're going to see how bad he want it.
Man. Or if there's a knockout, we got a star. I'm going to tell you right now, bro. We get a knockout. If Brian Norman Jr. knocks out Devin Haney, I'm going to treat this nigga like he's a star. I am. And he's definitely going to be the best dude at 147. Rolly need to fight him. Barrios need to fight him. And who's the other one out there? Oh, Rolly.
Who we got?
Yeah, Rolly.
I don't see Rolly or Barrios beating Brian Jr. Nope. Even though Rolly then got a little better, but I still don't think he's improved that much that he can beat a Brian Jr. because hell, Pitbull slaughtered Rolly, and Pitbull is not elite to me. So
I'm missing a champ. I'm missing a champ. I only got 3. I know there's 4. So it is
at 47.
Rolly,
Brian Jr.
Brian Jr. Rolly,
Barrios, and damn, who has the W? Oh, okay. Brian has the WBO.
Who's the WBC?
Barrios WBC. Rolly, the WBA.
I don't know who's the IBF. Who's the IBF? Let me look, man.
Yeah. Damn,
I'm sure, man. Why do I not know that?
Damn, who has the IBF at 147? Is it vacant?
I hope not. Oh, here, I'll go to Box Live. I'm tripping. I should know this shit. This is some shit I should be able to pull off the top of my head, man. That tells you we got a weak weight class because 154 is hot as shit.
154 is swimming with sharks. Boy, 154 is infested with orcas. Man, loving 154 right now.
Mario Barrios. The fuck does it only have 2 champions listed? This is really weird. Man, here, let me figure. I can't believe I don't know who this is. This is embarrassing to me. I'm getting old. Boxing champions. Heavyweight, cruiserweight, son. Come on, man. Somebody. Jerron Ennis vacated. They have not. Oh, no. Who the fuck is Lewis Crocker?
That sounds like UK guy.
Fucking Lewis Crocker?
Yeah, that's the UK dude.
Lewis Crocker? How did I not know the Lewis Crocker? Who the fuck is Lewis Crocker? Am I high?
That's Eddie Hearn people. Hey, that's Eddie Hearn's 147 Hope.
Who the fuck is Lewis Crocker? I mean, seriously, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Did you know who Lewis Crocker was?
Hey, now that you say his name, that's all I recall about him.
Hold on, man. Seriously, man, I'm fucking bugging. Who the fuck is Lewis Crocker?
Hey, man,
I've never heard of Lewis Crocker. That's some IBF shit right there. Let me see.
Yeah.
Because they ain't giving it to somebody else. Who the fuck is Lewis Crocker?
Mm-hmm. He undefeated, too.
Who the fuck is Lewis Crocker? I have to look this up. He's old. He's 28. He's 22-11. Never fought outside the UK. I have no who the fuck is. Hold on, bro. He fought for the vacant IBF. Hold on, man. The reason I don't know who the fuck it is because a month ago he fought Patty Donovan for the vacant IBF belt. He had fought Patty Donovan before that and won with the disqualification. He is coming off back-to-back fights with Patty Donovan. Oh my God. This is fucking terrible. Who the fuck is Lewis Crocker? I didn't know that.
Hey, man.
Boxing's dead, bro. Hey, man. Hey, man. That shit hits me in my heart, bro. Who the hell is Lewis Crocker?
Crocker. Damn,
Who
this
beat
sound like
Paddy
cracker.
Donovan for the IBF welterweight championship. That shit went. Now you know casuals are not into boxing, bro. When you can slide by a world championship fight between Paddy O'Donovan and Lewis Crocker for the IBF welterweight championship.
Hey, we're not talking about the IBO or the WBC silver interim. We talking about the full-fledged IBF.
Or we're not even talking about the we be cheating. We're not talking about we be cheating, who is the WBC. Yeah. We ain't talking about the WBA, who's got 50 zillion belts. We're not talking about whatever Bob orders. We're talking about the IBF, the most solid. The one, if they were the only one, we wouldn't have all these goddamn problems, bro. If every sanctioning body operated the way the IBF operates, we would not have weight draining issues. We would not have ranking issues. We would not have people fighting for money and not fighting for the title issues. With the IBF, we wouldn't have any of that with the IBF. So I am completely befuddled that we have Paddy Donovan and Lewis Crocker fighting for their vacant belt. I guess they say shit. Names don't matter to them, bro. If they were in their rankings, we're going to let them go. But how did they get in the rankings? Man, welterweight is weak. Dude, welterweight may be the most trash that welterweight has been in a very long time, bro.
And welterweight was the marquee division for a long time, man. Hey, when Bud and Earl left, it's hey, man.
That shit is paper thin, bro. That's sad, man. Well, 140. Now we got all the fake 140s moving up there.
Well, they should. Hell, it's wide open. If you ask me.
Go ahead, Gervonta. Go to welterweight, bro. Champion, go to welterweight, bro. Go ahead and grab you one in welterweight, bro. It's there. Fight. Gervonta Davis should fight. What his name? Sherlock Holmes? What's his name? Lewis Crocker. He should fight Lewis Crocker for the IBF welterweight championship and piss every fucking body off. And then unify with Rolly Romero, dog. And boxing will just be a complete shit show.
Hey, man, you already know, boy. Tank can't screw the toothpaste top on the tube correctly to some people, man. So it is what it is, man. Tank don't wipe his ass with the proper toilet tissue. So, hey, man, the top dog, whether it's Bud, Tank, Canelo, man, you're gonna have irrational support and rational support. You're gonna have your sector of delusion, and you're gonna have your sector of people who are knowledgeable. It comes with the territory, man. It comes with the territory. But hey, man, I gotta go on.
All right, bro. Get on out, man. It was a good conversation, brother.
Yeah, every time, dog. Every time.
Peace. Good to see you, man.
Peace.
All right, y'all, man. That was a lot of fun, man. And I'm gonna put a link in the chat. If anybody want to chop it up for a minute, let's go. If not, I'm gonna let y'all go. I thought that was fun, man. It's always good talking about it. It's gonna be Teo versus Crocker. Yeah, they got the welterweight. They got it lined up for people over there with Crocker being the champion. Man, they got it lined up. Somebody gonna have an easy win for being a unification. Somebody gonna get an easy unification fight. Man. Devin should have got Crocker. Man, wonder why Devin didn't fight Crocker. Because Devin's not with Matchroom. Devin could have had a Crocker fight and got that off. You know what I mean? But look, man, much love to everybody in the chat. Devin, survival mode? Yeah, it kind of is, man. Let me check this super chat, man. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, bro. For real, for real, for real. Yeah, but look, let me get up out of here. Deuces. Now I'm going to stay for 2.5, man. I can stay for 2.5. I think either 2 versus Albright or Teo versus Keyshawn. Yeah, I hate it for man. Shakur should get him, man. Maybe he'll get Shakur. Shakur won't be able to get that fight, man. Yeah, let me get up out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. We'll check with y'all tomorrow, man. Thank you, Rick Timms, for the comment and the conversation. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.